What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Sorry for the late post. It's been a bit of a crazy day today. Busy stuff. I just wanted to hop on here real quick. It's a bit different than I have been doing. Because I've kind of just been sitting here cleaning, chilling, thinking to myself. I guess meditating in a way. But I was doing some thinking about why do people hate anyone so bad? And, I've done a lot of psychology courses and, that kind of stuff, whatever. Always been interested in psychology. And I feel like I might have got it. I feel like, and of course, nothing applies to everybody, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I feel like certain people, you just want to ask certain people, and I'm sure people will come to mind when I give these examples. But why do you hate gay people? Why do you hate black people? Why do you hate anybody? Is it because maybe you don't want to come to terms with the fact yet that you might be a little soft? And your parents might have beat you for that? And beat it out of you? So now that's kind of what you do. You beat yourself constantly to keep that part of you down instead of acknowledging it, because 2025, almost 2026, it's okay to be gay. And I promise you, coming from a white folk, okay, there's a big difference between white people and white folk. If you know, you know. Coming from a certified white folk, if you would just stop worrying about what dead people told you to do. Even if they're still alive, you have a choice. Okay? Traditions really are just peer pressure from ghosts. Same shit, different language. Anyway. If you give black people a chance, your fucking food will actually be good. I know, shocking. That's part of why I'm fat. I love black people. But for real, I understand it. I have sat with my own demons a lot. And I've had to be like, why do you... I'm not even gonna lie, I'll be real with everybody. I have my own prejudices growing up. I'll be raw with you right now, so that somebody else might feel safe too. No glove, no love. Anyway. I was born into certain traditions, and sitting back and being the black sheep of the family growing up kind of really helped me to observe all the cycles that I was seeing. And I kind of got to see that each of these cycles kind of just kept the same energies, just different players throughout my life. That was kind of like the chains I was keeping myself in, the cycles I was keeping myself in. Mentally. I had a choice, but, peer pressure from ghosts. But because I was a bit of a rebellious child, shocking, I know, I was willing to sit there and question myself and be like, wait a minute, why the fuck am I thinking that? Why would I hate anybody? I know what it feels like to be hated. I know what it feels like to be an outcast. Why the fuck would I want somebody else to feel like that? Because of me. And then I was like, oh, it's mirroring, it's projecting. It's a good cycle, to sit there and ping yourself and clock yourself. Sometimes you gotta clock yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. But anyway, sorry, I'm just rambling at this point. Things are getting better. Things are absolutely getting better. And I think it's because people are realizing we don't have to keep hating each other. We can just sit down and have those really hard conversations and get that shit out of the way. And then be like, alright, start over fresh. These are our boundaries, because boundaries are good to have. These are our boundaries for our community. if you want to enjoy our community and support it and learn from it, don't steal from it, learn from it, learn to coexist, everything is just going to be so much better. And I gotta say, I really have to give it to the younger generations. Like, I know there's, Gen X, blah, 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 Gen Z, whatever. I don't give a fuck about labels, okay? Whatever. The younger ones, and I'm like 30, so I'm talking like, God, I feel so old. I'm talking like 18 and younger, right? The kids. And they are kids, not underage women, not underage men. Fucking kids. Anyway. They're doing such a good fucking job. Like, I don't know what it is. At this point, I'm not going to question it, because it's working fantastic, apparently. But it's like, if you sit and quit judging, you aren't God. You don't get that choice. You don't get that privilege to judge. Okay? You've been fooled to think you have that privilege, and that's, why your life is kind of, karma. Quit judging. If you can't say anything nice, just shut the fuck up and watch. Just listen. Even if you can't hear right now, listen. So when you have a bit more time later to digest, and you can hear, you'll know what you need to be hearing. Instead of having it filled with doom scroll BS and whatever they want you to, whatever. And again, I'm rambling. Listen. Younger generations, 18 and under. Y'all are fucking doing great. Okay? I don't care what anybody tells you. I don't care what your parents tell you. I don't care what your grandparents. If they're not telling you how great you are and how much they love you and how proud they are of you, save this and replay it over and over until you believe it. Because I promise you, I believe it. I see you. I hear you. I may not get all of it. The languages evolve with each generation. But because I've just been willing to shut up and listen, I'm kind of picking up the language a bit more. And I'm like, oh, that actually means that in my language. Oh, we're on the same page. Actually, you're kind of ahead of me on that page. Come on. Stop lying to yourselves. Stop pinning it on anybody else. Alright? Support the young ones. Support them. Do not kill angels for the sake of the devil. If you get it, you get it. Alright? I love you guys. And this goes for, it doesn't matter what age you are. Under 18, over 100, I don't care. If you need to hear that someone believes in you and someone loves you and they see the work you're putting in, I'm here. Replay this because I fucking mean it. I'm sorry I cuss a lot. It's just me. Don't take it personal. I'm trying. It could have been a lot worse, trust me. But I love you. And you can keep listening to me say I love you until you can go look in the mirror and say I love you to yourself. Because once you can and you can mean it, but you're going to have to sit with the demons first. Sometimes. Just depends. Karma's real. You got to pay it if you want to move forward. And you're never going to outrun it. Everything's going to be okay. Alright? Everything is chill. We're all just chilling. We see the towers falling. We see them panicking. It's okay. God's got us. The angels got us. Ancestors got us. Whatever. We good. Believe me, we're good. Enjoy the fireworks. Enjoy the beauty. And realize this is our new testament. This is ours. Page is blank. We get to write it now. So start thinking about your future again. Think about what you want to write on those pages. Because it's going to happen. And it can be beautiful or it could be a disaster. But I can promise you the more people you're willing to help and the more communities you're willing to just allow to exist, the more help you will get when your moment comes and you are at your ground zero. Because as much as I thought I came up out of mine alone, nah. See, what happened was I decided that I wanted to dive more into my spirituality because I knew something was there. There has to be, right? But I was running from it my whole life. So I finally stopped running and I started listening. Like I had taught myself to deal with humans my whole life. Just listen. Sure enough, started picking up the message. Look, I'm not crazy. No, that's not what I'm talking about. All right, read between the lines. But started picking up the messages, you know, seeing the patterns, the synchronicities, whatever. Same stuff, different language. And it's like, it's just almost my whole worldview, especially of myself. Like God came straight down and smacked me and did me a 180, made me do a 180, and was like, "You wanted a sign? Look, go that path. I can't make this any clearer. Like you finally took a second to calm down and rest and let me talk to you. There's your path. Take it if you want. You have free choice." And again, all of us have freedom of choice, no matter what they make you think. It may not be right this second. But a choice you are going to be able to make right this second will impact your choices later on. And how easy or how hard they're going to be. Just be nice. That's it. I don't care what religion, creed, color, sexual... I don't care what your label is. I don't care. My chat, sorry. I don't care because I love you. I understand. I don't understand your exact path and everything you had to go through to get to where you are right now, but I understand how it can go. I know how it went for me. And I'm hoping that, especially with these videos, more people can learn from me so they don't have to have those moments themselves. Anyway, sorry, this is long enough. I love you all, okay? I'm proud of you. And if you needed a sign to stick around, let this be it. It's getting better. It might not feel like it. I know what the trenches are like. I promise. It's getting better. It's gonna be okay. One day is coming. I promise you. One day is coming. We're moving forward finally. And until we can get to you, you're gonna have to save yourself. But you're not alone. Believe me, I thought I was alone a lot. I was never alone. Whatever you want to call it, God, universe, the witchcraft, magical unicorns, I don't care. You always have a spirit team cheering you on and screaming, even if you can't hear them, that you are worth it. And just one more day. If that's all you can give, just give that one more day. I love you. I'm proud of you.